What's good, family? What's good? I.O.B.A. I'm TC. A little bit of knowledge from the awareness channel. So, today is my birthday. Okay? I'm not gonna go out there and say how old I am, but if you listen to any of my videos, you know I'm a motherfucking baby boomer. All the years, I learned a lot of shit during that time. You know what I mean? And in all the years, and all the knowledge I picked up, the thing that I value most is when it came down to when I really had to show out, I was able to do that. It comes down to taking principled stands in your 30s and early 40s and having the courage of those convictions. And I've been able to do that, I think. Now, I ain't gonna say I didn't make any mistakes after 30, 40 years old, but I was able to recover from them because there were mistakes that I had made in the past. And for people who say you ain't gonna make the same mistake twice, well, they lying, because you do make the same mistake twice. You make the same mistake 3 or 4 times sometimes before you get it right, if you're being honest with your motherfucking self. I mean, especially if you're talking about, interpersonal relationships. Otherwise, you wouldn't have people say, why I keep falling for these kind of women, or why I keep falling for these kind of men, or whatever the fuck. So you do make the same mistake more than twice. So anyway, you do know better how to recover from those mistakes, and eventually they go away altogether. By the time you 45, 46, you're done. You're pretty much done with the mistakes. Anything you do from that point on ain't no fucking mistake. You meant to do it. That's how I feel anyway. The takeaway is it's best to be honest, straight up, and square dealing. It really is. It takes a lot less energy to be that way than to be a fucking asshole and a liar and a cheat. It really does. When you're in your 30s, you're right in the middle. People in their 20s, 30s, they do the most lying and bullshitting. They're the ones with the fucking ulterior motive. They trying to get somewhere. They trying to accomplish something. They got a fucking agenda that they want to lie, that they have to lie, cheat, and steal for sometimes. But if you, at that point in your life, and you stay as honest and square dealing as you can possibly be, then you'll come out with a lot of good karma. Now, a lot of people around you, they're not going to be doing that. So it's going to be difficult. So at some point, you're going to have to sink to their level. In other words, there's going to come a time in your 30s and in your early 40s where you got to get just as low and sneaky as the next motherfucker as a matter of survival. But you want to do that shit as little as possible, and only when provoked do you sink to that level. But you got to have that shit in your tool chest. Otherwise, you just get run the fuck over, and you'll be a good man who died early from suppressing all your motherfucking pent-up frustration and anger. That's another thing I don't do. I get in trouble for this, but I don't give a fuck. I hold a grudge. A motherfucker do something to me that I think is fucking totally off base and unnecessary and uncalled for. I don't forgive his ass, or her ass for that matter. And I never forget. Now, I might still interact with these people because, of some obligation like work or something. But I haven't forgotten and I haven't forgiven the shit that they did to me that I feel was wrong and malicious. And it's going to be like that too, because like I said, I'm honest and square dealing. I didn't fuck around with all of that bullshit. Only if I absolutely had to, and my fucking survival depended on it. My mental survival depended on it. Did I sink down and get down and dirty and in the mud with motherfuckers? So yeah, be good. Think shit through. Don't motherfucking just go off half-cocked. But when you know somebody did something to you and it's fucked up, you know what I mean? Wait. They're going to get their motherfucking karma. But you never forgive and you never forget. And depending on what it is, the revenge ain't necessary. You're trying to get the revenge on ain't necessary, depending on what it is. Most times, you know, the revenge comes in the form of some quick, hard karma that's coming their way. And it always does. Always does. So you ain't got to go out of your way to do nothing. But if somebody, like I said before, in extreme cases, then you do have to get, you know, you have to get some kind of retribution and take matters to their level. So that's a lot of what I learned in my time on this earth. And you know, I don't know if you could consider that a fucking birthday message or what, but the way I see it, I still got a long way to go. So I'm gonna still be learning. I'm gonna still be trying to set goals and achieve shit as I go on into this next fucking chapter. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. TC, and I'm out.